Today we're gonna be doing a breakdown on some setups I had, some setup that are already playing out, and then uh, ones that I'm looking out for as well. So you can see GBP is already in motion. I remember dropping this signal on my channel. I remember having to drop the signal on my channel. Yeah, so I dropped it here. That setup is was going to buy. So this is it, and it's already moving in our direction. So I mentioned it was going to be a swing trade here. I did that. GBP USD is also already moving in our favor. Just looking to take profit from here. I am pretty sure it's still gonna sell down to that. All right, so USD card, USDCHF. So yeah, USDCHF is the analysis I want to explain today. Yeah, that's what I want to look at today. So let's dive right in, guys. So how did I actually get this entry? This is a 4-hour setup. I had the higher time frame, the top down on the daily time frame. So let me break this down. Let me break down what I saw in this setup. I'm going to delete everything from start. Now look at this. If you're looking at this, you could see that okay, we're having some series of lower highs and lower lows, higher highs and higher lows, right? So now, like I always said, a lower low or a lower high doesn't really make sense to me if it's not breaking with a full body candle, right? It doesn't really make sense to me if it's not breaking with a full body candle. So like this is what I mean. Now, if price does not break this low with a full body candle, that is, break and close below this low with a full body candle, it's considered invalid to me. I'm not going to even look out for any setup there again. All right. So same thing here. If price does not break here with a full body candle to signify that there is momentum in this move, or there is very massive pressure in this move, then I'm not also going to be looking at this. All right, I'm gonna just let it go. Okay, so let's apply that to the chart now. What I can see here is this is first of all a break of structure to the upside, closing with a full body candle. That signifies some very good momentum for me. Right now, look carefully. We saw that price came, gave us a higher low first, which was okay. Let me delete this. Price came and gave a higher low. This is the higher low. Okay, sorry, the lower high. Okay, that is, it came and did this lower low, lower high, and now another lower low. All right, but like I always said, price closing without a full body candle, or instead price giving me a lower low with a wick, is not really considered a lower low for me because there is no momentum on this move. And mind you, we are on the daily time frame. Yeah, we're on the daily time frame, so it's more going to be swing trades. All right, we want to get the high probability trades, so it's more going to be swing trades. So now I had this lower, not a lower low for me though, but hard price come and break this low here. Price came breaking this low here, right? So price came and broke this low, and now it didn't give me a lower low as I expected, and now it went up to the upside and what broke this high with a full body candle. All right. Now full body candle means there is momentum and there is what, there is energy in this move. All right. So I'll consider this a break of structure. After considering this a break of structure, I'm going to be waiting for price to come back to my point of interest here. So I'm just trying to make things so simple so that I can take a trade. So now price came back to my point of interest here. Okay. I always use the 50%, and I stated why in my last video on YouTube. If you've not checked my last video on YouTube, you should go and check it right now. And I'm going to use this discount price. I'm going to use this discount zone in my point of interest. So now price came here. Now look at what price did. Price didn't react directly. Okay, price did not react directly. Price came and did what? Took out this low. price came and took out this low, I'm still gonna be looking for a trade over there. Why? Because price did not break it with a full body candle. Now, mind you, I'm looking for an entry now. Okay, so every price action here matters to me. Every price action here matters to me. Because it's on a daily time frame, it's going to be very high probability. Whatever the daily time frame is telling me, I'm just gonna have to take it that way. All right. So now price took this low out, but closed beneath. It still took this low out, but closed beneath again. It took the second low out and still closed above it, right? So that means that there is most likely what a buy incoming. Most likely a buy incoming. So now even if I'm gonna see a good setup here, I'm gonna take my profit here. As simple as that. That's why I marked out this one. Now let me move to the 1 hour. Okay, so this is what I have on the 1 hour. So now mind you, I saw price do this already. And price, this is, don't mind you, this is the 50% zone that this transaction is playing out. All right. Now my entry is always this: a stop hunt, and then a break of structure, and then a return to the what um breaker block. Okay, a stop hunt, break of structure, and then return to the breaker block. I just draw my line here, and then I wait for price to return there. When price returns there, I take my trade. Okay, so that is always my entry model. So when I'm looking for trades on, when I go to the daily time frame as my higher time frame, I come to the 1 hour to look forward, to look for entries on the 4 hour if the 1 hour is not playing out well. And then when I take 4 hours as my higher time frame, I come to the 15 minutes to get entries. So that is that. So now I'm looking at the 1 hour right now. So now look at the entry we are looking at. This is the entry we are seeing. I have a stop hunt here already. I have a stop hunt here already. And now I'm having a break of structure. Well, not a break of structure for me. Why? Because it's not breaking with full body candle. Okay. Now, mind you, these are just rules I put in place before I take a trade. All right. These are just rules I put in place before I take a trade due to my study and back testing. These are rules I actually had to put in place for myself. Now, I won't be able to take this trade because on the 1 hour, not that I won't be able to take the trade. I won't be able to take the trade on the 1 hour from a 1 hour entry time frame because I had my stop hunt, but I didn't have a good break of structure. Right now, this should have just been a very simple entry for me. Okay, this should have just been a very simple entry for me. I wait for price to come here and then stop loss, profit wherever I want to take profit. Okay, but no, I'm not going to be looking at the 1 hour again for my entry zone. I'll head straight to the 4 hour to see what the 4 hour has to do. So now looking at the 4 hour, this is what a break of structure, right? And this is more like a what? This is a stop hunt. Okay, this is a stop hunt. That is price took out this low and went to break the structure. Okay, so now I'm going to be looking for trades here. Everything here is complete. Full setup is complete here. So I'm going to wait for price to come back here. Wait for price to come back here and then give me a tag me in already. Mind you, my stop loss is going to be the next low. Yes, I always like to put my stop loss in the next low because price can be so funny that, and this place to me is more like an invalidation zone. Okay, if price comes and take out this one as well, then that means we're looking for sales or that means price is still bearish or price is now bearish. Okay, so most of the times or sometimes price is always very funny to come and take out this low, okay, as liquidity again or as a stop hunt, and then go in that direction. So we need to give price enough space that price can liquidity and go our direction. And my take profit is just going to be here, going to 2 point, okay, going to 3, and um done with that. All right, so this is more like the analysis for USD chef. All right, so I'm gonna update you guys on how the trade is going. I'm gonna update you guys on how the trade is going. I was initially looking for sales on this, but then price had to do something else, and then I have to just follow price. Okay, so we don't really do much of predicting, we just follow price action and await the outcome. Okay, so this is my setup on USDCHF. So um yeah, that is that. So see you guys later.